school roads. The president's sweeping economic agenda is putting the Federal Reserve in a difficult spot. Hold steady or raise interest rates in light of current inflation markers, or lower those rates to help offset rising prices that we could see because of tariffs.
Mark Curtis joins us now live from the newsroom with more on today's announcement from the Fed chair. Mark.
Tram, the current benchmark lending rate hovers somewhere between 4.2 and 4.5%. That's the same level it's been at since December. The central bank just wrapped up their two-day policy meeting a short time ago, and so far their marching order is hold that line.
Well, he should lower them, and at some point he will.
But Fed Chair Jerome Powell isn't there yet.
Today, the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged.
Powell is going to speak the truth as he sees it about the economy. He's not going to be bullied by Trump.
Ken Rogoff is an economics and public policy professor at Harvard. He says he can see why the Fed is holding rates steady, despite the president's aggressive, sweeping tariff announcements that have dragged down global markets.
The risks of higher unemployment and higher inflation appear to have risen, and we believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
I mean, prices are going to go up. The surveys, the confidence, everything looks like it's more than 50% it'll be a recession.
Many are keeping a close eye on the Trump administration for any signs of trade deals, especially with China. Later this week, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer will meet with Chinese officials in Switzerland.
The president always wants the Fed to cut rates. Let's understand this.
President Trump's quest for lower rates has had him muse in the past about trying to replace Powell before the Fed chair's term ends next year. It's a tone he softened this week.
I'm not, I get to change him very quickly anyway. It's in a very short period of time.
A short period of time that will see many more Federal Reserve meetings and rate decisions. All right, so how did the markets do today? It was mixed immediately after Powell's announcement, with the Dow and S&P both rising, but the Nasdaq lost about 0.25 percentage point. Chris?
Mark,